The following program may contain elements not suitable for all ages. Performances are conducted by trained professionals. Viewer discretion is advised. Welcome back, fans, to another episode of NEW Evolved. Kicking us off today, the Interprovincial title is on the line as the human wrecking ball Buck Gotch puts the title on the line against number one contender Aziz. And then in our main event, the Redefinition Scott Humphries goes one-on-one with the Steel Panther Cameron Stevens.
This is Arn Anderson, enforcer of the Four Horsemen. Now that you fell out of your chair, I want you to pick yourself up, sit down, dust yourself off. I'm still around, still alive, and still thriving. Now on June 22nd, St. John's is the place. Summercade 4, gotta be a good omen, super show is coming to you. I've been asked to be a guest, and I couldn't be more thrilled. It's a rare opportunity for me to thank all those awesome fans for supporting me for the last 37 years. Can't wait to see everybody, take a picture with everybody, shake hands with everybody. It's going to be a hell of a night.
All right, Axel, here we go. As you can see, Aziz making his way to the ring in front of this packed house at the Prince of Wales Arena in St. John's, Newfoundland for the annual Summercade event. And Aziz is fired up for this opportunity here today. He's been waiting a long time for his shot at a title in New Evolution Wrestling. And here we see, take a look at the flashback. Aziz claiming that number one contender spot against Jeremiah Javen with the Kimura armbar. And the question remains, Axel, will he be able to put that hold on the big man, Buck Gotch?
Well, it's a lot easier to get that out of him than a move that would require you to lift the big man, Todd Winters.
It's going to be interesting to see Aziz's plan of attack here. Right away out of the gate, boom, trying to rock the big man.
Trying to take him off his game, but the power of Buck Gotch just shoves Aziz across the ring.
Hopefully looking to wear the big man down. Aziz right out of the gate, not wasting any time with this opportunity.
Laying on him, and Buck Gotch now covering up. We don't often see the big wrecking ball in this state, and he's on wobbly legs. He's on spaghetti feet right now. And it's not quite often you see the big man down on his knees, and Aziz now laying a beating down.
Devastating DDT, and the big man is down. I can't believe it,
Down
Axel.
on his back. Cover him, Aziz. Cover that man.
You do not see this very often, especially this quick into a matchup. Aziz, a house of fire.
Big leg drop off the second turnbuckle.
And look at that. Look at the power Aziz put into your living room here on NEW Evolve. Buck Gotch having none of it.
It's a good thing we're not in 3D, or Aziz would have just ended up on all of your laps.
Nobody wants that. And here we go, Aziz. A house of fire, and the big man with a misstep into the corner. And he runs through him. Did you see that? That was like a freight train.
He just cut Aziz down.
And Aziz looks worse for wear. That was devastating.
And just like that, big Buck Gotch now has the advantage, putting all that 400 plus pounds right on the lower back of Aziz.
And you know John Biz has the human wrecking ball prepared for this one. They are not taking Aziz lightly. And he is vicious. Look at Buck Gotch. He is vicious
and
today.
Of course. Oh, you see Buck Gotch now utilizing that girth. And John Biz getting involved on the outside of the ring.
Buck Gotch is just toying with Aziz here. He needs to be careful. But Aziz looks wobbly legs since he got ran over by the human wrecking ball.
That was certainly a turning point.
What's this going to be here, Axel? Dear Lord.
I think Aziz has the right game plan. He's just not having any luck executing. He needs to take the big man with high impact, physical shots, elbows, punches.
You could see that's like a frying pan across the chest right there, the hands of Buck Gotch.
Like a catcher's mitt. This man is massive. Aziz certainly has his work cut out for him.
And you knew this was bound to happen at some point in time during this matchup. The human wrecking ball is just too much girth for Aziz to deal with. And look at that right there.
Oh, lays him cannoli first right on that top rope.
He'll be singing a little higher in the shower tonight, that's for sure.
And then that big open hand chop, as we just mentioned, those hands are massive. They're like cricket bats. And Aziz is in a bad way.
So we're back on NEW Evolved with this Interprovincial title match from the Prince of Wales Arena in St. John's, Newfoundland. A packed house on hand to witness this huge event, this huge title match. And Aziz has been worse for wear the entire commercial break after being dumped unceremoniously over the top rope by the human wrecking ball. And he barely makes it back in at 9.
Just able to get in under that bottom rope, break the referee's count. He almost lost this match by countout. And again, Buck Gotch has the champion's advantage in this match.
He's doing the right thing right now. He's trying to wear Aziz down with that devastating bear hug, the hold that won him the NEW Interprovincial title.
Aziz biting him, and he's going for that Kimura now.
Unbelievable, Axel. Will he be able to lock it on?
I don't know if he's going to want to drag Buck Gotch down on top of him. Buck brings him in, and a huge belly-to-belly suplex. Flattens Aziz. Aziz somehow able to get his shoulder off the mat. This match continues.
Look at this right here on the replay, sucking every bit of life out of Aziz. 420 plus pounds, crashing down on you, almost puts him away. He's barely able to get out of that one.
Aziz was absolutely lifeless after that impact. It was and he's trying now. Technically, okay, he's pulled out the top rope. This is no longer an illegal move. Aziz is trying to get that Kimura in on the big man, but the big man holding him up. This would be much more effective if they were horizontal, and Buck Gotch just drives Aziz into that corner, and that breaks the grip, and he tosses him coast to coast from one corner to the other. Brutal impact right on the neck and shoulders of Sheik Aziz.
Devastating, and you gotta wonder how much more of this Aziz can take. He's been ran over by the human wrecking ball, chopped over the top rope, the belly-to-belly suplex into the corner there with all 420 plus pounds. And what's this going to be here? Absolutely disgusting. Holy moly.
Aziz is in a bad way right now. Referee Justin Quicker trying to check on the man.
See, Buck Gotch is having none of that. I love it.
Buck Gotch just put his hands on the official. He's got to be extremely careful here. He's ragdolling Aziz right now.
You can see the official in once again. He's got to check to see. The lights are on, but I don't think anybody's home for Aziz there. What a devastating chokeslam, Axel.
Aziz is on Dream Street right now. He has no idea where he is, and he is operating on instinct. He is being mauled by the human wrecking ball in this contest.
Gotch looks none too impressed with the efforts of Aziz, but everybody here in attendance certainly is, and you can see the bear hug locked on once again. Aziz is worse for wear. Look at those headbutts. This has got to be it. Someone's got to step in and stop the insanity.
Oh, the buck bomb.
And that's it. He's out. Look at him. He's out. He is absolutely out cold. The official steps in. That's it. He's calling it.
You could count to 30. Aziz has done an unbelievable show of aggression and power by Buck Gotch. You see that big buck bomb right at the end of that matchup. And that was the end for Sheik Aziz. Buck Gotch retains the Interprovincial title by knockout. That is impressive, Todd Winters.
Referee stoppage certainly brings this one to a close. A valiant effort by Aziz here trying to capitalize on this opportunity at the Interprovincial title, but the human wrecking ball squashed it, and you can see the after effects here. Look at Aziz. He is worse for wear. I don't think this one's over yet by a long shot, but certainly Aziz came up short here today, and he's certainly going to be feeling this one tomorrow. Axel, we're back here on NEW Evolve from Bay Roberts, Newfoundland with a huge matchup as the Redefinition Scott Humphries goes one-on-one with newcomer, the Steel Panther, Cameron Stevens.
All right, you see these two competitors testing each other out. Of course, Scott Humphries a veteran, but Cameron Stevens a newcomer here to New Evolution Wrestling. Tests his strength now in the center of the ring. Humphries breaks it up, able to get that top wrist lock. Brings the Steel Panther down to the mat for an attempted pinning combination. Beautiful bridge by Cameron Stevens, nicely done. And now Cameron Stevens able to get that armbar on Scott Humphries. Backs him up to the ropes, Irish whip to the far side. Big back elbow. And a beautiful drop kick by Cameron Stevens, the Steel Panther. Light on his feet. Reversal by Scott Humphries. Beautiful back elbow of his own. And a drop kick.
And the Steel Panther is reeling here, Axel.
Attempted whip to the turnbuckle. Reversal by the Steel Panther. Back waistlock now. You see Scotty going for the standing switch. Able to get that leg and get around behind Cameron Stevens.
You gotta admire the moxie of the Steel Panther. His first contest on NEW Evolved, and look who he steps into the ring with. Redefinition Scott Humphries, who we have seen have an absolutely unreal 2019 thus far. That recent matchup with Josh Alexander, perhaps the best match we've ever seen on Newfoundland soil. An absolute barn burner, and Humphries is looking to regain some momentum after that loss.
You've got to wonder what kind of toll that absolutely brutal match has taken on Scott Humphries. But right now, Cameron Stevens with that beautiful whip into the turnbuckle with 100% impact. And you see Scott Humphries is really feeling that forceful a move from Cameron Stevens.
Certainly Stevens taking advantage of a worn-down Humphries from that schedule he's been trying to maintain the past few months. And also, you got to wonder, Axel, if the Saltwater Savage is in the house here in Bay Roberts, Newfoundland today, because him and the Redefinition Scott Humphries certainly still need to settle their score.
Get him off the rope.
Scott Humphries has a lot of pans in the fire right now with the Saltwater Savage. Again, that 5-star classic with Josh Alexander. And of course, his young upstart here in the Steel Panther, Cameron Stevens.
Certainly not someone to be overlooked, trained by the legendary Bruce Hart. Cameron Stevens has it all. He just needs to put it together here in New Evolution Wrestling. It's only a matter of time.
You see, he's working that chokehold there, utilizing the 5-count. Referee, of course, on top of it, making him break the hold.
Referee Dickie Dunn in there right away.
You gotta be
sure
careful.
everything's on the level.
You don't want to flirt with disqualification in a big opening matchup like this. And now just showing absolute disrespect to the Redefinition. And Scott Humphries finds that amusing briefly. And now he's a house of fire. Forearm shots. But Cameron Stevens,
I like this kid. I like the attitude here. He is holding nothing back with this opportunity here today on NEW Evolve to be showcased like this. He's certainly stepping up to the plate with the Redefinition Scott Humphries.
got him tangled up in the ropes now. Looks like it may be another choke. Referee in there with the count.
Absolutely packed house in Bay Roberts, Newfoundland at the Bay Arena, our debut at this venue. And certainly, judging by the looks of things here, we will be back for sure.
Unceremoniously dumped to the outside is the Redefinition. And right now, Cameron Stevens has the upper hand.
All right, fans, we're back here on NEW Evolved, and you see Scott Humphries finally making his way back into the ring. Look at this, Axel.
A beautiful slingshot sunset flip. Catches the Steel Panther for a 2 count. He's got him hooked. He could be going for the backslide here. Stevens able to wiggle his way out of it, and a beautiful DDT plants the Redefinition right on top of his head. Quick hook in the leg, and that was a great opportunity for Cameron Stevens to make a name for himself here in NEW Wrestling.
He came within a hair of putting himself instantly on the map as a contender in New Evolution Wrestling with that devastating DDT, but referee Dickie Dunn says only 2.9.
Of course, Cameron Stevens is not facing an easy task here in the Redefinition. Scott Humphries, one of the most popular competitors here in New Evolution Wrestling.
See, these fans are trying to get behind the Redefinition to rally some type of offense, and look at that devastating move by the Redefinition.
Innovative offense there by Scott Humphries with that drop jawbreaker. Cameron Stevens now with the backdrop lifts Scotty over the top, and Scotty with that big kick.
He rocked the Steel Panther.
Right to the temple of the Steel Panther, and the Steel Panther is playing in Budokan right now. He's on Dream Street.
Devastating dropkick. That might be it if Humphries can capitalize, but that looks to have taken just as much out of Scotty as it did Cam Stevens.
He needs to get over to his man and hook the leg. But I think too much time has passed now. Cameron Stevens seems to have recovered. And I think you're right, Todd Winters. I don't know who that did more damage to.
Certainly, Scotty looks worse for wear after delivering that maneuver, and now both men make their way back to their feet.
Once again, the merry-go-round reversal by Stevens.
Scotty able to get that boot up there. What's this going to be, Axel?
Oh, that springboard wizard kick right to the head of Cameron Stevens. He crumbles to the mat, but still able to get that shoulder up at the count of 2. This match continues, Todd Winters. I'm very impressed by this young Cameron Stevens so far. He is hanging with the redefinition.
He certainly is. He is letting it all hang out here in his debut on NEW Evolved. Certainly looking to make a name for himself in the redefinition, at the same time looking to put him away.
Oh, he had that move well scouted there.
He's been watching the tapes of Redefinition Scott Humphries, scouting every move, doing his homework before this big matchup. And the fans are loving this one here in the Bay Arena. Scotty with that up and over. That might be it, Axel.
Here, oh, Cameron Stevens with the roll through. Fireman's carry. Into a DVD neckbreaker across the knee. That could be it.
Not enough, says referee Dickie Dunn, only a 2.
Humphries able to get that shoulder up. I'm always impressed by what this man can handle and what he goes through in a match and what he's able to kick out of. This man is superhuman. Todd Winters, superhuman is Scott Humphries.
I don't like him, but I have to give you credit where credit's due, and he is superhuman. He can pull things off, unimaginable things inside that squared circle. But he's got his hands full up and over. Another sunset flip, maybe. And the Steel Panther seems to have blocked that one there. He is laying waste to Scott Humphries. He's all over him. Beautiful springboard moonsault.
Once again, Humphries able to get that shoulder up, and Cameron Stevens starting to get a little frustrated now. That could be that inexperience shining through here in NEW.
Well, after that standing shooting star press, I thought Cameron Stevens might have had enough on that one to put the redefinition away, but not enough. Only a 2 count there. And the redefinition, he needs to stop wasting time here, Cam Stevens, that is, because then you see the ill effects. He took too much time, Axel. When he went for that maneuver in the corner, Humphries had it scouted, moved out of the way.
As we've seen time and time again, Scott Humphries is able to recover extremely quickly and to recover from things a normal human being wouldn't be able to. If you're going to beat Scott Humphries, you can't take time. And you see Scott Humphries just immediately turn this match back around. Beautiful frog splash, taking advantage. And Cameron Stevens,
he puts up a valiant effort in his debut contest on Evolve, but Scotty was just able to put a few moves together there at the end, string some maneuvers together there, and hit the big frog splash and pick up the W. Certainly the redefinition able to rebound after the recent attacks by Saltwater Savage Andrew Hawk with a decisive victory over the debuting Steel Panther Cameron Stevens.
He's taking him to Skid Row.
New Evolution Wrestling would like to thank the following supporters: Greco Pizza, Torbay Road, Westside Charlie's, Kayla G. Travel, The Hub Printing and Catering, JC's Entertainment.
This is the Dark Lord, Johnny Devine. Watch NEW Evolved on Rogers TV. The dark side commands it.
Still only a 2 count.
Dylan Sharp is really showing his tenacity here as Sheik locks in his signature camel clutch. Rene Dupree over the top, big boot to the face, and he takes the risk of being disqualified here, but he ended up saving the match from Dylan Sharp tapping out.
Clearly, Rene Dupree just can't stand these tactics from the opposing team any longer. And
yeah, they've definitely been cheating and trying to rub it in their face. But now we got Psycho Mitch is back on top of Dylan Sharp as he picks him up. Sharp trying to fight back.
It is truly David versus Goliath right here.
I couldn't have said it better myself, Mike. We got Psycho Mitch, just a powerhouse, who picks him up here now as he looks. Big reverse fall away slam. Looks like he tried to bridge it there, but he let it go. Rolls over and covers. 2. And Rene Dupree steps in one more time. It looked like there was a kick out, but he was there just in case. Psycho Mitch brings him back over to the corner, tries to cut the ring off again as we have another tag to Sheik Aziz as Psycho Mitch rakes the back one more time before he leaves for the corner.
Sheik Aziz really leaving Dylan Sharp open here. I mean, he really needs to get that kid back in the corner to keep him away from Rene Dupree.
Yeah, Sheik trying to build up a head of steam there, and it ended up not working out for him. He took a big boot to the face and then another enziguri right after. He better
both Sheik Aziz and Dylan Sharp down on the mat now, looking for the tag with both of their partners. And will it happen?
Sharp
yes,
makes it over. We got the tag, big clothesline against Sheik Aziz, drop kick. We got a whip off the ropes as Aziz hip toss. Oh, knee to the face. Oh, and we got another flurry of slaps, big kick to the stomach, knee to the face. Strong offense here now by Rene Dupree as he hits a ghetto blaster style kick right there. And he covers, but only a 2 count on Aziz as Psycho Mitch comes in to break it up.
Yeah, Dupree's time spent in Japan is really showing here.
Yeah, definitely. Those open palm strikes are something that aren't really used by the North American competitors. As we got a reversal
Oh my
here now.
goodness.
Double noggin knocker from Sheik Aziz and Psycho Mitch as Mitch gets clotheslined over the top rope here.
Wow, and they really had to work hard for that one.
Yeah, Mitch is a big guy. He's tough to get over. We got a splash in the corner on Aziz. Out to Dylan Sharp, picks him up with a scoop slam. He holds him up there. Dupree up to the top. Almost a Michinoku driver there as Rene Dupree comes off the top rope with an elbow drop, Macho Man style. And we got to cover 1, 2, and 3. Sheik Aziz is out. Your winners are Dylan Sharp and Rene Dupree as they shake hands and the match is over. The experience really played out, and that's the end of our episode. We will see you next time.